Hey yo guys, it's your boy TAKI, the human. Don't forget the Roomba. Lovely people, as you can see, we are in a different location. Yes, right now I'm in KZN. There'll be a vlog coming out about why I am here. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to expose anything. I'm not going to tell you, but somebody on Twitter had asked me to tell you guys about the Disney shows and the Disney experience. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So if you don't know, I was on Disney Channel. Yes, sir. Your boy was on Disney Channel. It's not the first time I've been on Disney Channel. I was also on Disney Channel last year. And yeah, dude, like a really dope experience. I never really thought that in my lifetime I would be on Disney Channel, Channel 303. And I guess stuff like that you gotta be grateful for, because you know, you grew up watching these things and you dream and you're like, yo, one day, and then you actually get there. So I'm very grateful that I was able to do that and have been able to do that and still do that. So here is how I got onto Disney. And also I think this will be another this will be like an educational video where I also let you guys know how to get into the acting industry, right? I don't know why I did this, but to get into the acting industry, the acting space, what's the best way to maneuver? Because I've been doing it for a minute. So I'll let you guys know what's the best way to get that done and the best way to do that. Let's go. Let's do it. So with Disney Channel, how I got involved in Disney Channel was when I was doing my job at O Snack, my co-host, Robin, she, after the show, after O Snack, she got hit up through her agency to audition for Disney, and she got in. And then the one day they were like to her, yo, we need someone else to play this other actor, to play this other role, to play this other character. Do you know anyone? And she was just like, yeah, I know somebody. So she called me and said, hey, dude, I'm shooting for Disney and they're looking for someone to come help and everything. Are you down? Are you down? If you are down, I need you to send in an audition tape like right now. I gave the producer your number. They're gonna call you. If you're not available, just tell them not available. Now, when this happened, I was working for this other company and it was tough, bro. It was a long day. It was not easy. It was not easy. So I was there and then I was like, okay, cool, time to start working. Oh, no, I was driving back home or driving back to the office tired, and then I got the call and they're like, yeah, can you please send us this thing? And I'm tired, like I've got like zero energy. So I say, okay, cool, I'm gonna do it. I end up doing it, bada boom, bada bang, bada pow. I do it, right? And as I do it, I send it through, they like it. They're like, okay, cool, would like to work with you. But then the next day, they're like, wait, actually, the way you did it was cool, but can you do it more fitting of the show? So then they sent me an example of what they want the show to be like, and it's very like over the top, very exaggerated, right? So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, I got you. I'll do it when I get back home. So I send another staff tape. They love it. They're like, okay, cool, let's have you on set. And then, yeah, the rest was history, man. And I showed up, did what I had to do, and it was a vibe. So then what happened was, like, when I came out of Big Brother, I think like 2 weeks later, I got a call from them. They're like, hey, we want to do season 2 and we want to have you. Are you able to come? I'm like, sharp, for sure. Let's go again. Let's do it again. And that's exactly what I did. Went again for season 2. A vibe. It was lit. It was yeah, good vibes, good energy. And so I guess in that situation, it was a thing of me knowing somebody. So that definitely helped. But then also it's about, even though you do know people, are you good enough for them to like recognize you and recommend you? And yeah, I guess I was. I left a lasting impression, not only on Robin as my co-host, but also the people at Disney, to the point where they remembered me and they hit me up for a second season. So that's cool, man. That's cool. But now I want to tell you guys how to get into the industry, right? If you want to get into the acting space or any of that, even the modeling space. So what you need to do, I put the links in the description. If you're looking for modeling, you're going to go to NAMA, all right? NAMA has got all of the modeling agencies, I want to say official ones, but it's the ones that are underneath the same board, so they get the same type of castings, right? Castings are basically auditions. So type in NAMA, but there'll be a link in the description. There's gang modeling agencies. Hit them up. Like literally spend, it's like applying to a job, right? Spend a day, like 30 minutes to an hour, writing an email to different agencies. Like maybe make it like 5 in a day or 10 in a day, and you just go, you just until you find one, right? One of them is eventually going to come. One of them is eventually going to answer the call. But in the case they don't worry. Then just type in on Google modeling agencies near me, modeling agencies in Joburg, modeling agencies in Cape Town, wherever you are, and then hit those guys up directly. With acting, it's called PMA, all right? Again, there's a board, it's like a committee, which gets like a lot of the same roles and the same auditions for the same type of things, but it's normally like the official things, right? So your Netflix things, your commercials, all of that. A lot of them through this board or whatever, through this community, will get these sent through PMA, right? And for an agency to be part of PMA, they have to reach they have to go through certain requirements to eventually get there. It's not an easy process. So you know that when these agencies are on PMA, it's because they're now like, let me say, more legit, quote unquote, right? But again, even if they aren't on PMA, it does not mean you won't get acting opportunities. Even with some of those things that the PMA people get, it doesn't mean you won't get that, right? So again, go on PMA, email. Now with acting, it's a bit different, right? When you apply to an acting agency, you need to have a show reel. A show reel is basically what you were able to do. Let's see you act in different scenarios, different environments, different type of scenes. Like a happy one, an angry one, a sad one, right? Those are like the most basic ones I can think of. But also you want the show reel to be a minute long, because deep it, how many show reel tapes are these guys getting, right? They're getting a lot. So if you really think they're gonna sit down and watch a 5-minute show reel of you, fam, they don't have time. So you gotta make it a minute, and you gotta make sure it's the best stuff you've got. But in the case, right, where you don't have maybe acting experience, okay, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna do monologues, do some monologues, different type of monologues, make them short AF, send them through as one whole video, showing a different range of emotions. Send that through. Send, even in your CV, you might not have anything. Again, it's okay, all right? You just, in your email, you speak about what your goals are, what your desires are. And some agencies might take you, some might not. Some might want people to have experience and some training. And then in that case, you look for some training. So like the Market Theatre has some training stuff. And I can't remember, I think there's another one. But also just look for some acting classes as well, okay? If you need training for these agencies. I would recommend that having some form of training on your CV helps. It helps. Especially when it comes to the PMA agencies, it helps. But again, don't worry, don't fret. There will still be agencies that will still take you. Again, all you have to type in is acting agencies in your area or in your province or whatever, and you're gonna find someone. And again, you DM them, you send, don't DM. You email them, all right? And you see what happens and you hope for the best. Now, there's gonna come times where these agencies will not reply. This happens a lot. They won't tell you you didn't get in. They'll just keep quiet. You stay strong and you keep moving, fam. You keep applying. In the case where you don't get any agency, all right, go find something else to do. Either you make content with friends or family, or you do what I did. I went to a community theater, right? That's how I got my job, actually, my emceeing job, through that community theater. That's what I did. So it also just helps if you still want to be acting and stuff, go look for community theaters to get you going a little bit, just to get the muscle moving. Because when I came back from Cape Town after studying and I applied to agencies, I was getting nothing. And then I got called by one of the agencies that I was with in Cape Town. They called me. I went to them. They were not on PMA. But I still got auditions to really cool things, you know? I got my Roman's Pizza commercial through them, and I can't remember which other one I got through them, but I got stuff through them. And then I remember I left because I wanted to quit acting, but that's another story. So that's what you gotta do. And also realize when it comes to the modeling agencies, normally with those ones, you're going to have to pay. Be prepared to pay with modeling agencies because you need to pay for the photo shoots, for the Z cards. It's a lot of things. So be prepared to pay for modeling agencies. Acting agencies, you don't have to pay, but you do need a show reel. And sometimes you do need experience. But again, if you don't have experience, it's not a train smash. It's not a train wreck. It's not over. It's not over. It's only over when you give up and when you stop trying. That's the only time when it's over. So I hope this helped to give you some insights. If you have any more questions about acting or performance arts or industry stuff, please let me know and I'll give you my best advice. Yeah? So then, it's been your boy TAKI, the human. Don't forget the Roomba. Peace.